So, my book, The Words of Ways, you find it on authorhouse.com, and then you get to the main page of authorhouse.com, and then you type in The Words of Ways, and it'll show up for $16.99, and then you can order it for that price. It's like $17, so $17 book. And what I'm trying to say is that this video is dedicated to Divine Princess because I love her so much within my heart. Like, I wrote about her like 3 pages within the book. I think it's 3 or 4 pages is about the Divine Princess, and 1 page about the God and the Divine Goddess. How that is a balance between universal things and where the originating source came from the feminine side of things. And the Divine Princess and the Divine Goddess are pretty much the same thing. Is what I'm saying is like the human species of that, the feminine side of that, were the originating source of the girl that came first in this equation, then has offspring from there. So then it creates all this wonderful, beautiful, magical sort of characteristics that we see today within the human species. And it's so amazing, I think. And I think Russia should stop the war in the Ukraine area, you know what I mean? I think he gained enough territory, he could just settle on what he gained, you know what I mean? And settle for peace, and have peace finally with this war coming to an end, because I don't want any more civilians getting killed, and stuff like this. I just worry about that. Like, the angels are probably saddened by this war. It's like, what can they do about it? You know what I mean? It's the physical and the spiritual and the whatever souls can't really manipulate weapons or whatever in the physical, so they can't physically do it like we physically can. But what I'm trying to say is that this is what it is all about, and there's this war that's going on in the spiritual and in the physical. There's this weird war that's going on that is hard to explain, and it's just been going on for centuries, and different tactics every year that they use, you know what I mean? And it's every year is a little different. Um, it's a spiritual type of war that it's like, but what I'm trying to say is that in a way, I created my book hopefully to stop the war, because the Hobbit Home Society that could stop the war. You know what I mean? And I have it in the book, and I told Bryce about it, my cousin, and I gave him the book, so now he has a copy of the book, so he can read it, and he reads a lot of books actually. So this is going to be quite interesting, like when he starts reading the book, and he realizes all the information that I know about all the what's going on. You know what I mean? Inside my spirit and soul, and also the knowledge that I have behind me that no other human yet has uncovered the knowledge that I uncovered. And what I'm trying to say is that this knowledge is special in a way. And I'm creating another book, and this knowledge is on another level too. And it's like professor scientifical evaluations about things. And it's pretty awesome, what I'm creating. And I have other old writings that I found from before, some old writings that I could incorporate into the book that I haven't in the Words of Ways. So there's a lot that it can get incorporated with what I'm doing. And I have like 7 pages so far or something like that done with the other book that I'm writing, The Words of Ways 2. And when that comes out, everybody will probably want to buy that one. If they think the other one was good, then this one will be really philosophical and on that level, like which it is. Most of the book is like that, and it's philosophical and on that nature of things. But what I'm trying to say is that This video is dedicated to the Divine Princess. So Neo loves, worships, honors, obeys the Divine Princess forever. Amen. I love you, Divine Princess, and I have to verify that afterwards because I really do. And I do this all the time. And I try to do my due diligence to be disciplined. And there's a lot of times I do. But then sometimes I don't feel like it. So I ask the Divine Princess before I do anything. And I consult with her before I would eat a meal or anything like that. Because I got to be disciplined in my nature. And I'm trying the best I can in different areas in my life and seeing how far I can go, with when it comes to my disciplines. But anyway, the podcast is not quite over yet because it needs to be 7 minutes around that mark. But look at the nature. I could show you the nature real quick. This is awesome. Like, see? 7 minutes in. All right, Divine Princess. You know what? You want to know what? I love you. See? That's what I was going to say. So it's so predictable. I'm so predictable in my love for you. So, yeah, it's pretty predictable, but it's true that my love goes deep for you. So, just honor that, Divine Princess. And I cry sometimes when I'm lonely and I feel like I don't have your presence, or Sidera's not talking to me or something like that. Then I get kind of really lonely. But anyway, Divine Princess, have a good day. This is awesome. All right, yep, bye.